What's up, Store to Do crew? It's yours truly, Snore That Dude. Right now, we about to get into that. More crime. Body cam footage. Dad hunts down 14-year-old for revenge. Oh, wait. Let's get into it. I don't got nothing to say. Like the video. Like the video. And shout out to everybody supporting the crime videos. We getting them out. We getting them out. We getting them out. Let's get into it.
My son! Where the is my son?
Well, we came up thinking we could be the shooter gun, so we're all about to go guns out on her.
These mother
Ma'am! Ma'am!
Y'all like rage, y'all mother
I need your information. I'll go over there with you so she doesn't hit you or anything.
They killed my baby. I'm smoking that.
Yeah, we already put out the description. They'll get him. Maybe not. Who cares? Ma'am, I need information from you.
Jenny!
When police in St. Louis, Missouri are dispatched to reports of a teen.
That city right there alone kind of shakens me. But I've been to Chicago, so St. Louis ain't doing too much. I'll be there soon. I gotta look at the arch. I gotta go see that. But St. Louis is one of them cities. They let people say it from St. Louis is worse than Chicago. I don't know. I honestly do not know. I ain't been there yet. But it got a reputation for sure. It got its own reputation.
Teenager shot outside a home. They expect another night of senseless violence. But as they begin their investigation, one detail changes everything. This shooting may be tied to another killing just 24 hours earlier. As officers begin to connect the two crimes, a disturbing motive starts to emerge, and before the night is over, the truth will leave two families completely shattered. The following report is based on official police records, and most of the footage has never been seen before until now. On the evening of December 3rd, 2022, officers from the St. Louis Metropolitan Police Department are dispatched to a home after receiving a frantic 911 call about a 14-year-old boy who has just been shot.
21 arrived.
21 arrived, 1904.
Where's he at? Where's he at?
He down. I got a baby right there.
All right, go. 6 to 1.
621.
We'll push them back. Let EMS know we have a black male, approximately 13 years of age, not conscious, not breathing. I believe a gunshot wounded to the head.
That's there's scene secure.
Scene is secure. No, he's dead.
Huh?
He's dead. He's right there on the porch.
He dead.
Yeah, he's gone.
It's a kid.
Yeah.
The victim is later identified as 14-year-old Jacob Ashford, who was pronounced dead at the scene due to multiple gunshot wounds. As his fate is relayed over the radio, the weight of the situation begins to set in.
Let EMS know we have a black male, approximately 13 years of age, not conscious, not breathing.
Oh, we got a homicide.
I believe a gunshot wounded to the head.
Oh.
Back at the scene, more officers are arriving and taking their first look.
See, that's what type of stuff. That's the type of stuff. You see how that turkey moan? Ooh, we got a hummer. Ooh, you say something like that when you hear, when you see a fine little female or something. You remember I was listening to Lady Bin Laden and them? Ooh, I was geeked. Nigga got wet as fuck. Okay, that was crazy, chat. That was crazy.
But for them, this is just another call on an already violent night.
Okay, yeah, he's right here on the porch.
The kid's here or the shooter?
Shooter's gone. Kid's gone. Kid's gone, he's right here. Kid's right here, he's gone. Got a bullet right there. I already called everything out.
EMS and everything? Okay, great.
You guys already got a shooting, right?
You've already gotten two.
I'll take it. I'll take this.
No, it's okay.
They already gave it to me on the radio. It's fine.
No, that's all. No, that's all
Are
right.
you guys gonna take it? Well, we're gonna have to go to homicide anyway.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're okay.
With two shootings already behind them, this scene marks their third of the night and their
This
second
is crazy.
homicide.
Dang.
However, they are unprepared
St.
for
Louis
the
is
chaos that is about to erupt.
Hey, what the hell?
2 for the night?
You saying killed my baby? My son! Where the is my son? Who killed my son? Jenny!
Ma'am, I need information from you.
Jenny!
Jenny did it!
Ma'am, you gotta get your car out of the street.
Move that car, Lord, move that car!
Ma'am.
Jenny!
Ma'am!
Jenny!
She ain't
Ma'am,
listening
do you have a
to
driver's
you.
license on you?
My baby.
Ma'am, I can't let you go up there. Ma'am, I need your security ID.
Kill my son. Lizelle,
Ma'am,
Lizelle!
ma'am,
Lizelle, kill my son. Lizelle, I'm smoking everything.
ma'am.
Who killed my baby? My boy, T-Bone.
I ain't gonna lie, I felt that when she said, I'm smoking everything! She said that, I felt that shit in my core. It was Lizelle that did it. OG trying to hat farm? No, she finna hat farm. She finna switch something down. Excuse me.
These ass
Ma'am, ma'am,
y'all ain't raised y'all.
I need your information. This is mom.
My 14-year-old son.
Ma'am.
Dead.
Ma'am,
Sir, don't tell me how to feel. This is my
I'm not
baby.
telling you how to feel. I'm not asking you to come
This is
down.
my
I just
baby.
need to get some information from you. I need your name.
Trina Hicks.
This distraught woman is Jacob's mother, Trina Hicks. Through her screams of grief and fury, she names someone she believes is responsible for her son's death. But before the officer can ask anything more, she storms off.
Miss Hicks. Miss,
Everybody just step back. Everybody step back over here.
Miss Hicks.
Let's step over here. Let's step over here.
Okay, this is my house.
I get it, but it's an active investigation, ma'am. And I'm being respectful, but right now, we need to hear your keys.
Nah, it's getting kind of crazy.
Ain't even right, like.
I don't know, I'm feeling the gravity of this situation more than that dude ramming the car, bro. This one right here, it's heavy. It's heavy up here.
I understand. But it's not. But we gotta let the officers do their work right now.
This unidentified woman is a relative of Jacob's family, and he was visiting her home when everything unfolded. But as the night continues, officers will soon realize that her connection to this incident runs far deeper than it seems.
One of them killed my baby, and I promise you that Lizelle did that. They just said Lizelle did that. It's gonna go down.
Ma'am, I don't.
Y'all know that right now. Ain't no other way around it. They killed my baby. I'm smoking that.
Both women point to one name, Lizelle Davis, as the man responsible. But who is he, and what led him here tonight?
Right.
For now, officers continue to secure the crime scene and try to piece together what really happened on that porch.
Do we know why he decided to shoot this young man?
How?
I'm sorry. My son, he was downtown in a car yesterday.
Yeah.
Someone else shot.
Right.
And that was what was his Lizelle's relationship with the guy who shot yesterday?
That was the son got killed yesterday. Yeah.
Okay. So related. All right.
Witnesses inside the residence suggest that this shooting is connected to another incident from the day before. At this point, officers have few details, but they've gathered that Jacob was allegedly with another teenager during an attempted car theft the day prior. In the process, that teenager was shot and killed. Now, as officers work to
See, everything got a cause and effect, man. Everything got a cause and effect, man. That's why you got to be very mindful of the things you do in this world. Now the title's starting to make sense for me. Dude want to get revenge for his son, but it's like, your son was out there doing stupid stuff. That's the cause. The effect of him doing stuff is him dying. But you want to place blame on your son's actions on this other boy, but they in cahoots together. So how can you be mad at him?
piece together the truth, they turn their attention to the scene itself, searching for physical evidence that could tie everything together.
I feel like there should be a lot more casings. I only found 2 set casings and then those 3 rounds.
So a gun probably jammed and he was ejecting?
Yeah.
Investigators soon arrive to take over the case as officers begin collecting the most critical pieces of evidence. Spent bullet casings and ejected rounds litter the ground near Jacob's body, along with his phone and a cigar butt. A closer inspection reveals the brutal extent of his injuries, multiple gunshot wounds to his chest, neck, and head. Investigators continue documenting the scene, while Jacob's mother is left to relay the news to his father.
One of these killed my baby. They said it was his daddy. Jamal, I'm not playing. Our son is dead.
While officers work the scene, the weight of the violence begins to settle in. But not everyone is focused on the killing. Among the responding officers, quiet conversations begin to stir. Speculation, theories, and offhand remarks fill the air as they try to make sense of what just happened.
But then that's the young man that was shot. There's too many moving parts to this.
I'm actually surprised a bigger crowd hasn't formed yet.
The mom act like she don't care. If that's my son, I've been trying to run across the tape.
Dude, I had the exact same thought. I'm very surprised. She had jumper cable a minute ago. I'd be more concerned about dead car battery than her son. It's very strange.
Man, she trying to go get back. Y'all don't see the play from her? They stupid. They don't see the play. They gonna let y'all do what y'all need to do. And she about to go get some get back. Duh! Did the message change because you can't see my camera, nigga? Hold on, let me go fix some settings.
Well, then when nothing, she acting a fool. She said ain't nobody got control over the kids, but she told her son to stop coming over here. So who sound like they don't have control over their kids?
Right.
If you told your son not to keep coming over here,
But he keep coming over here.
and now he dead.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Did you see the body?
Yeah, I saw the body.
Damn, I was trying to hide it from you.
I know you were, but I was nosy. But now I'm sad.
Yeah, that's like...
This ain't got nothing to do with nothing. Them two partners right there, they be fucking. They be fucking. They flirting right now. Right in your face. You gotta hear how she sound. Yup.
Gonna stick with you.
Although Jacob was pronounced dead at the scene, emergency medical services still responded to assess the situation. And as they stood with officers, they couldn't help but recall something they had witnessed on the way. Something that, in hindsight, was a clear sign of the situation waiting for them.
Has mom been notified?
Yeah.
She knew before we got it. She rolled up like a minute after we did.
She was like flying in front of us.
Yeah, I know. And then she tried to run around. We're trying to get her car moved.
You got that? Yeah, well,
I heard you. As soon as we rolled up, Mom rolled up, so I was trying to deal with her.
Oh, okay. So we were coming from an accident on National Bridge in Taylor, and so we turn on the Union. We're flying down the Union, doing like 60, and Mom's in the oncoming lane, doing 90 past us. Yeah, and I'm like, that's gotta be. He's like, that's gotta be someone's parent. And sure, came swerving in here. I was like,
In a city like St. Louis, bro, hold on. Let me. Somebody in the chat, they laughing at a homicide scene. In a city like St. Louis, they are desensitized. The police and stuff, they are desensitized. The motherfuckers that's doing the killings, desensitized. Everybody's numb to this. For them, this is the day on the job. They check. They get a check at every 2 weeks or end of the week or whatever the case may be. This is it. That's it. At the end of the year, they make they 65, 70 grand, sometimes even less. This is it for them. That's what it's like. It's like right, they everyday life.
it is.
Well, we came up thinking it was going to be the shooter gun, so we're all about to go guns out on her. Well, she just rolls up, starts, and just jumps out yelling, like, what the
I know, it's Mom.
I get it once we found out who she was, but we didn't know any shooter info at the time.
Back near the barricade, an officer approaches the unidentified woman once more, pressing her for the details she claimed to know, unaware that her next words will reveal a chilling motive.
All I can say, if y'all look the man name up in the system, he'll pull up Lizelle Davis. He look like a crackhead.
Okay. How old is he?
30, 33, 34, like that.
And what's the I mean, is there a beef or what? Like,
His son got killed. We just got word that his son is dead.
Who,
That my nephew is dead.
Lavelle's son?
Yes.
Okay.
So I guess he got mad because he was with him, that Jacob was with him. So I guess he asked Jacob what was going on. So he need to get arrested and his daddy who he in the car with. Because why would you pull up and let this man kill his baby and you pull off?
Okay.
Both of them need to go to jail.
The teenager Jacob was with the night before turns out to be Lamarian Davis.
She just told
The
all the
two
good
were friends
details.
and were allegedly together that evening, attempting to steal a car.
They were just like Kia boys going around doing stuff.
But their plan took a deadly turn when the person inside was armed and opened fire, killing Lamarian. Now, witness statements suggest that this was more than just a coincidence. They speculate that this was an act of revenge, one carried out by Lamarian's father, Lizelle Davis Jr., who believed Jacob played a role in his son's death. And now, just one day later, Jacob is the one lying lifeless on a porch.
That makes sense though. Everything is making sense.
On the patient, on the deceased.
Nope, Mom doesn't want to talk to us.
Of course not.
I got her info, but that was a struggle. She might respond better to you. I'll go over there with you so she doesn't hit you or anything.
I'm good.
Oh, my body cam's dying. Son of a.
That kid got smoked.
It's gang related. They know who the shooter was.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, we already put out the description. They'll get him. Maybe not. Who cares?
As the evening unfolds, a clearer picture begins.
Hey, I'm glad. Who is this? EMU showed this type. EW. I'm glad EWU showed this type of stuff. That just let you know, man. These folks don't give two fucks. And the only thing that concerns them is that let's look up the average salary for a police officer in St. Louis. The average salary of a police officer in St. Louis, 65 grand. That's the average salary. However, salaries can be from 31 grand to 100 grand. Not gonna bullshit. I done made more money shit talking in my room than them niggas. And they feel like they someone special because they got a badge. Fuck 'em.
To emerge. On the night in question, 3 witnesses were present, 1 adult and 2 unnamed juveniles.
I'm gonna say this though, 6 figures is respectable, but the 65 to 31K niggas, what?
The adult stated that she was visiting her daughter's home, where Jacob had been staying, when she saw Lizelle arrive in a gold or silver SUV. She recalled watching as he spoke briefly with Jacob before drawing a handgun and firing multiple shots at point-blank range. Moments later, he retreated to his vehicle and fled the scene. With growing evidence against him, investigators officially named Lizelle Davis Jr. as their primary suspect. On January 27, 2023, officers tracked him down, and after a brief foot chase, he was taken into custody. According to Lizelle, he received a phone call that his son had been killed and went to where Jacob was staying to find out what happened. They stepped outside for a conversation when 2 unidentified men suddenly emerged from a field and opened fire on the porch. Panicked, he fled westward as more shots rang out. Upon spotting a police car, he hid, claiming he feared law enforcement due to his prior record. Despite his claims, investigators remained unconvinced. The evidence, coupled with witness testimony, painted a far different picture. According to court records, Lizelle Davis Jr. was charged with second-degree murder, armed criminal action, and unlawful possession of a firearm in the fatal shooting of 14-year-old Jacob Ashford. Initially pleading not guilty, he later accepted a plea deal in August 2024, admitting to second-degree murder and armed criminal action. In exchange, prosecutors dismissed the firearm charge. He was sentenced to 20 years, 17 for murder and 3 for armed criminal action, served consecutively. As officers reflected on the case, they had a few final words on the violence that led to this moment.
I guess in the shooter's eyes, this was eye for an eye sort of thing, but I mean, you're still talking about a grown man shooting a 13. It's so crazy to me.
It's a vicious cycle, brother.
Hey, look.
Where at?
My brother stabbed his girlfriend, bro.
Something in me wanted mama to get back. Something in me wanted mama to get back, man. I wanted to see auntie switch him down. Well, not see it, but hear about it. You know what I'm saying? Yep, my brain corrupt. My brain is corrupt. Shout out to the drill music. Anyway, another sad story. If you like these type of videos, make sure you leave a like. Make sure you leave a sub. Make sure you hit that bell. It's your boy Snore. I'm gone.